Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shay, and I just want to start off by saying that I'm really excited because I am almost at 100 subscribers. I know that that's not a lot to some of you, but to me it means the world because I have actually been filming videos since I was barely a freshman in college. So it's been about maybe 5-6 years since I filmed my very first video. And you know, it hasn't always been the greatest journey. If you guys haven't noticed, like my videos kind of jump off from like 6 years ago to like now, because I actually gave up many times. There were a lot of times when I would start my YouTube channel all over again, and then I'd kind of be like, all right, I'm over this. I would lose a lot of hope, but this year when I got furloughed, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make something negative into something positive. So therefore I just restarted my YouTube channel, and it kind of was more like of a quarantine thing because, you know, quarantine was only supposed to last 2 weeks, but then once it started lasting let me see, 8 months, then it kind of was just like, all right, screw it, this is what I'm gonna be doing for now. So anyway, thank you for all of you who have subscribed, who have been subscribed, and who are still watching. And if there's any new people watching today, welcome. I just wanted to like update you guys on what's been happening lately because the last week was extremely hectic. I did film some footage, I just never uploaded it because there's a reason for that. I spent last weekend in LA with my boyfriend. We went to the drive-in viewing of one of the World Series games at Dodger Stadium. We went, and that day was just very crazy. So just to give you guys a little quick glimpse on it. So when we get there, it was a crazy long line, which I will be giving Dodger Stadium a really negative review for this. If you're gonna be hosting a drive-in thing of a game, don't open it an hour before the first pitch, because that's what it said on the like rules and policies and all that. It said that they were gonna start letting cars in an hour before first pitch, and for the amount of checking the cars that they were doing, that was really ridiculous, and it was really dumb because my boyfriend and I didn't go in until I think like bottom of the second inning, and you know, there were still hundreds of cars behind us, so I don't know when the last car got in, but that was like really ridiculous. So anyway, that was like a really negative thing I had to say. And they were literally doing like TSA level searching, like they were lifting everything up, which, hey, you know, I'm not mad because clearly their one thing is to keep us safe. But they did confiscate my beers. We had a 6-pack in the cooler, and you know, the security asked us if we had anything, and at first we kind of lied to him, but then he was like kind of like, I'm gonna check either way. So we're like, okay, there's beers in the cooler. So he made us toss them out. We saw a lot of people getting their stuff removed too. Some person in front of us got their cannabis taken away, which that honestly hurt me more than getting my beers thrown away. Like I was like, oh no. And then, you know, we go in, we're watching the game, and of course our car battery dies because I had asked my boyfriend if the battery was reliable, and he said yes. And then, you know, maybe like an hour, almost 2 into us being at the game, we couldn't turn the car on when I told him to turn it on just to make sure the battery wasn't gonna die. So we ended up having to call AAA. There was one AAA guy working there, and I feel so bad for him because he was so stressed out, because I'm pretty sure they were getting calls up the hoo-ha, and you know, when he got to us, he was like, couldn't find our log, our call in his log, so he had to call dispatch, and he was arguing with them because he was like, they called, they have the like, we had like the notification saying that our help was there, but you know, they didn't have our, it was just a mess. We finally got a jump in the car. Dodgers ended up losing that game. It was just really just crappy way to end the game. I do have footage, so you guys are gonna be watching it throughout here.
Jansen, that is into center field.
Catch this.
Here comes Kiermaier. Phillips is
Whoa!
Serena coming around. Throw home. Now he stumbles. But the ball gets away.
No! No! What the hell?
But anyway, so that was that. That was day one of my weekend. And then the next day he brings me home, and then there was more hectic going on at home because my city was falling apart because of the freaking wind. So if you guys don't know California like this, or you aren't too familiar, or you live in California and you're that type of person that's like, Ontario, where is that? That's in the Inland Empire. And the Inland Empire is called the Inland Empire because we're really literally surrounded by mountains. So a lot of the major Southern California mountains are literally like all over. If I go outside and pan my phone, you guys will be able to see mountains in every single angle of my phone. So we get a lot of winds here. The most famous winds called the Santa Ana winds. We get those every single year. For as long as I've been living here, they've never been as bad as they were this time. I don't know exactly what speeds they usually reach to, but this year they did send us a warning, and they were like, they could reach up to 80 miles per hour. I don't think any of us really believe that, but we were wrong. We show up to my city and there are trees everywhere. There's trash everywhere. There's trees on top of cars, trees on top of people's front yards. It was bad. I also have a lot of footage of that, so you guys will be seeing all the damage in the videos. Me and my boyfriend ended up going around, driving just like around, you know, like in my area, because we didn't want to go too far because it was bad. The wind was scary. Other than that, we also had we had no power. So my house had no power, no Wi-Fi, nothing. Even our data wasn't working, and I think that's because Edison did like a citywide shutdown of power. So I don't even think the data utility poles were on, so we couldn't use our phones for anything except phone calls, and even phone calls were really glitchy and they would drop. So yeah, it was just a really, really crappy weekend. Like I vlogged the whole Dodger Stadium thing and I wanted to post it, but I got home and I didn't have Wi-Fi, and by then it was like, by the time I got Wi-Fi, I think it was almost like the last game of the World Series, so I was kind of just like, I wasn't feeling it anymore, so I didn't post that. I also vlogged the whole like windy day because I was like, you know what, this is like something that not a lot of people get to see, you know, and I just wanted to like make you guys aware of the kinds of things that like happen in, you know, in this city, in this part of California and stuff. And I didn't have any Wi-Fi to post anything or data or anything, so I don't know, I kind of just like lost my motivation to post these videos, and then I kind of just like left them drafted. So I'm gonna be putting the videos in here just so you guys can see what kind of like things I went through this weekend. But other than that, Dodgers won the World Series, which was very exciting. I was out with my boyfriend again. He lives in LA, so you guys know LA blew up, fireworks all over the place. It was pretty cool. I've actually never witnessed that because I've never really been like a huge Dodger fan. I'm kind of neutral when it goes to baseball. I don't have a favorite team, but definitely being there and experiencing how like prideful people are, it was really awesome. So that was very exciting, and that's honestly like maybe like the best thing that's happened. But before I do end my video, I also want to say that I have mentioned that I'm a cast member, so if there's any of you new people watching or some of you that haven't seen other videos, I am a cast member. Fortunately, I did not receive an email. You know, if you guys watch the news, you knew that 28,000 cast members were getting laid off. Luckily, I wasn't one of them. At least I don't think I am. I never received an email or a letter in the mail telling me that I was laid off. So right now I am feeling extremely grateful, but it also feels really weird because it's like you feel for the people that were laid off, and it's weird because it's like you don't really want to show excitement because you're like, it's not fair, you know, because it isn't. Like, I don't think any cast member that got to keep their job is like, oh my god, hell yeah, I got to keep my job and you did it. Like, no. And if there's any cast members feeling that way, then you shouldn't be a cast member. But like, I don't know, it's a really weird feeling. Like, you know, most people were posting that they got laid off and they were kind of saying their goodbyes to their friends and to their work areas, but it's just like us that didn't receive the email, you know, like I haven't seen anybody be like, oh, like I didn't get let go, because it's just not fair, you know, it's not right. But I did want to tell you guys that, you know, as of now, my job is safe, and I'm feeling extremely grateful, and I'm feeling extremely happy, even though I honestly just want to cry about it. But other than that, I don't know when I'm going to be going to back to work. I still, you know, we haven't heard anything. So yeah, but like I said, I'm really happy that I still have that job, and, you know, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it opens up soon. maybe not, because it's not the safest right now, but I just it's difficult. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on, you know, what's been happening and why I haven't been posting. And then one more thing, I will be posting for sure tomorrow, because tomorrow is Halloween, one of my favorite holidays ever. And this year I am making my own costume, not by scratch. I did buy the top and bottoms, but I am going to be making like the accessories on my costume, and also kind of like revamping the top. I won't tell you guys who I'm going to be just yet, because I want you guys to see that, but I am going to be doing a get ready with me for tomorrow's costume. And yeah, I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm honestly just going to be at home with my family, because my niece is coming over and we're going to have a piñata for her and stuff. But other than that, I really wanted to dress up this year, and you know, just going to be here at home. So I hope you guys are excited for that, and I hope you guys tune in for that video. But yeah, I will be signing off. If you are not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe and get me to that 100 count. And you know, other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have a great Halloween, and stay safe, and wear your masks, and sanitize your hands, and just keep everybody around you as safe as possible. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.